Fucking right. We are back. We're back in the car. Back heading to the gym. It's been a little while. I got freaking sick. Rough time. May have gone a little bit off diet plan. So I'm calling today the first day of the real cut, because I've been dieting for way too long, and in general because I did the silly little bulk. So I'm calling it 12 weeks of dieting, 12 weeks of hard dieting. For the next 12 weeks I'll make it a series. Then we will have a frickin' bulk, and I'm telling you, this bulk is going to be frickin' legendary, okay? I'm gonna put on some fucking mass, right? And I'm telling you, it's gonna be just as good, if not as good, if not better, than what was it? Sam Sulek's Spring Bulk, okay? That classic series everyone watched, it's gonna be just as good. Trust me, I'm freaking telling you it's gonna be. But anyway, today we're heading back. I'm gonna get in there, hit some heavy ass weight, pull some weight around, do some pull downs, do some rows. You know, I think a lot of people slack on their back training, but it's not actually that hard. You just gotta pull the weight, right? It's very easy to overcomplicate it. And a lot of people forget that 99% of your gains are gonna come if you just work, if you just try, right? You're not gonna get big unless you train hard. You're not gonna get lean unless you diet hard. So every guy who you look up to is like, wow, I want his physique. They train hard. The only way to actually get big and put on some freaking mass is to stimulate the muscles, which you get by training hard. These days, there's a whole movement of people who hide behind a science-based shield and say, reps in reserve, blah, 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 blah. Where at the end of the day, if you want to get big, if you want to actually, genuinely put on mass, you want to actually look big and get big, you need to train fucking hard. That's just is what it is, right? Anyway, frickin' hell. 12 weeks of this cut, then I am excited to put on some freaking mass. But plan for back, we will just have to see. Probably some form of pull downs and rows. I don't know how many of which I'll do. And then maybe a little bit of, I might chuck some RDLs in there. But we will see. I'm gonna try and edit this video a bit better maybe. But, you know, whatever. Let's just get in the fucking gym. Alright, we're pretty fucking warmed up. Probably do like 2 here. 2 or 3 here. Yeah. I mean, if you're not using straps for your back training, really, what are you doing? You're kind of an idiot, in all honesty. But, you know, we'll pull around some weight here. You can do a lot more with the single arm, so doing that first. And then we'll probably go do some freaking pull downs. That's enough of that. All freaking right. We're gonna do 2 here. Actually, I think probably do a fucking drop set. Drop set would be good. You know, just gonna freaking move some weight around. Alright, we're gonna grind out probably 2 here. Now, we'll probably start out with the pull downs a bit more bro-ish, and then by the last set, we'll probably do a bit more light squeezing. But I'm gonna push it either way, and so should you. Maybe a bit heavy. Now, some of you pussy ass lifters are gonna tell me that the frickin' partials are gonna do nothing and just add fatigue. But in what world are you getting close to failure if you're not training partials? And either way, it's just added fatigue. It's added stimulus to the muscle. So you're small, basically, is what I'm telling you. If you tell me I'm wrong. Alright, we're gonna do 1 more, but I'm gonna get some assisted reps. Down. 1 more.
All you. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yep, I got it. Right, we're gonna push some weight here. One of these 10s, or sorry, both the 10s, might come off. Might do a cheeky drop set. And it should be pretty freaking good. Straps will be used, because if you don't use straps, you're an idiot. But I'm getting pretty fucking warm, so pump cover's coming off.
If you want some big ass biceps, stop making excuses and just kill some heavy ass weight, bro.
Niggas let it laugh, but somebody gotta do it. Got my pool on the desk, somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. TV off, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. They know where they king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in the city with a flag, they getting thrown like a padlock around the building. Crash with a bottle pick like it was soup bad. So when I made it out, I made about 50 hit from a show. So niggas were voting, fully home from a road. I'm prophetic. Talk about how to get it. I'm good for saving face, see cosmetics. How many years I gotta take to lose my aesthetics?
Okay, maybe that was a bit heavy. Alright, we're gonna do probably 2 here with the dumbbell, and then I might finish up with some shoulders, with a little bit of rear delt and some side delt. Now, the main fucking benefit of doing a single arm movement is that when your biceps getting fatigued on one arm and you can't push anymore, you got a little bit of assistance. And you get a free assisted rep, or 2 or 3, add some fucking stimulus. Like, yeah, it hurts, but isn't that the whole point? Alright, last one here. We're gonna really rep this shit out. If you're watching at home, you better have a sick ass pump, or you better be getting a sick ass pump later today, or you better have already got one. And then we will check out this freaky ass pump. Let's get in the fucking car.
Right. Now, that pump was pretty freaking sick. It was pretty freaking cool. We're gonna go home and devour some freaking protein, as you should be doing too. You better be getting your at least, 0.7 pounds, 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight, which is like 1.4 per kilo, but honestly, just shoot for a gram per pound, right? Or 2 grams, or a bit more than 2 grams per kilo. Because protein, especially in a dieting phase, is gonna keep you fuller for longer because it's protein. And if you're eating more than you technically need to maximize muscle protein synthesis, unless you're having so much more that you're displacing all the carbs in your diet, having a bit more is going to guarantee that you're getting that amount of protein. Now, that's not to say that carbs aren't important. Carbs are very important. You want to make sure you have lots of carbs, especially around the frickin' lift. Now, I can't say that if you're below this weight, you should bulk, and if you're above this weight, you should cut, right? Because you're all different heights. So if I just freaking said, if you're below 200 pounds, or like, what's that, like 90 kilos, you have to bulk? Because what if you're like 5'2", and you're already like a chunky monkey, you're already like super freaking fat? Then if I tell you to bulk, that's obviously horrible advice. And if you're super tall, right, you could weigh a lot more, but be in a position where you're actually primed to bulk and put on some mass. Anyway, if you are like 20% body fat to 25% body fat, you should be cutting, okay? If you're above that, it's cut. It's time to cut. Lose some fat, get some veins out, get some freaking striations. You know, obviously I'm not above 20%, but I'm not super low. So we got some freaking work to do. In the other case, if you're, sitting around that 10 to 15%, it might be time to bulk and put on some freaking mass. Now, I'm not going to say you have to bulk or cut, and I'm not going to say that you can't main gain, but you sitting there right now, either you're bulking, you're cutting, or you're dedicated to the main gain, right? The biggest issue is that in 2 years, you're going to look back and go, was I doing something? You want a better physique, right? You want to get bigger or leaner or whichever one you want. If you're just coasting, like, oh, I'll turn up to the gym, oh, I'll get some protein, oh, I'll have an extra cookie there, but if you're trying to lose a few pounds, or kilos, oh, I'll have an extra cookie there, I don't really need to, track, whatever. Or inversely, if you're on the smaller side and you're trying to put on mass, but you're kind of like, you're not sticking to it, you're not going to get anywhere. And then in 2-3 years, whatever, you're going to look back and go, well, what was I doing for the last 2 years? Well, nothing. And then you still have the same physique. like, I'd rather progress, just for all sakes, no matter what happens. If you're constantly working and trying to progress, at least when you look back, you can say, I actually did something productive. I actually like changed or moved on. And what I mean by you either cut, bulk, or are in a dedicated main gaining phase is you know when you're dedicated to the main gain, which, I mean, it's not my personal preference, but I know it's good. You know when you're just sitting there going, yeah, I'm just main gaining, you know, I'm getting my protein, versus sticking to your macros, weighing yourself on the scale every day, and seeing the visible changes, right? That's the difference. But I digress. We're gonna go demolish some kangaroo mints and potatoes, and I will see you in the next freaking video. Oh, like and subscribe, please. Thank you.